Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Back now at Progressive Field. Today's starting pitcher, Mack. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Made history. 21 strikeouts in that game. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen and anyone's ever seen on the bump. We'll see what he's got in store in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Got it. And now one away.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
And up next for Cleveland, Jung-Hoo Lee. There's the strike.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Red Sox already leading. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
He swings and fouls one off. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls. First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail here 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Mack. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Touchdown! He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Mack back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Will Brennan, the next to hit. That one misses. Ball 1.
That's the ball. That's down.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. And it's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Volpe.
Pitch. Swings through that. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Cody Huff.
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches
2-1.
away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2-2 is the count.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Man at first, one away.
The designated hitter. Yay.
All right, Siggy,
Mack.
trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Sanchez fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jung-Hoo Lee struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. This to third. Meyer throws to first. 2 gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in now. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Guardians nothing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay.
Mack launched a homer in his most recent game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Touchdown! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor.
For the Guardians, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Mack back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it tosses to first.
And Swanson is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Anthony Volpe.
All right. 0-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Arias batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. And here is Cody Huff.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And it's fouled away. Huff goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. And the sweeper catches the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Only saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Mack. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And the pitch. Hard hit left side. 3rd out, that ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Bibee.
Funk up the place. Trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow. Hold on to every little thing that
That's in there.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Right through there for a strike. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Red Sox 8 and the Guardians nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Brennan in the box again, takes a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is 1-2. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Red Sox 8 and the Guardians nothing. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be J. Mack. There's a line drive to left field. Clark makes the catch. And that'll do it. J. Mack heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Shelby Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago. Mack was really bringing it in this one. A major contributor, both hitting and pitching.
Having him on the roster is like a cheat code, Boog. I don't know how you stop him if he's going like he was in this one.